Yo. Yep. What's going on? Put it in there for me, baby. You ready? I'll take a picture. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You got it? Yeah. What's going on? Reflection? Peace. Man, we about to go deep on this joint. Y'all go share the video, man. Y'all go share this video. I'm live on IG and YouTube.
There we go.
We're going deep in this one. We're going deep. Yo, YouTube. YouTube, say what's up to IG. Yo, YouTube, say what's up to my chick IG. How you feeling? Yo, let me tell you something. Hey, IG. What's going on? How you doing, baby? Say what's up to my girl, YouTube right here. We gonna be in a polygamous relationship from now on, all right? I'm just letting you know I'm in love with both of y'all, all right? So, this is how it's going down. You gonna have to fuck with her from now on because I'm not fucking with YouTube no more. Facebook tripping, okay? And, you know, I put a lot of energy into her, but she getting that shit right. I'ma fuck with her in about 25 days, okay? So say what's up to YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And this your new girl. Y'all get in tune, okay? What's up? That's your sister wife. And YouTube, say what's up to IG. Say what's good. Say what's up. See IG? See her? Y'all better get along because we got a long life together, all right? So, in Facebook, she tripping right now. She tripping. Don't worry about that. We got us. That's all we got. We got us, all right? Look me in my eyes, YouTube, all right? That's all we got is us, baby. IG, all right? We got an understanding? Now let's have sex. And now we live, baby. We live. We about to have sex, y'all. Where my freaks at? Where my freaks at? Where my intellectual freaks at? Yeah. My intellectual freaks, we about to have sex, man. Sacred energy exchange. Strap up. Oh, nah, we don't use protection. You know what I'm saying? It's all raw. This is all raw. You heard?
So nervous.
You see now, it's gonna be all raw, all this information. There's no diseases, no viruses in this shit. You feel me? This is all organic. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to put no plastic to insulate our connection on. We don't need to put a rubber on. Rubber is an insulator. You know what I'm saying? You know, and we about to have an orgy right now. It's gonna be Facebook and IG together. Look at that. So happy together. Look at that. We about to have sex for real, you heard? Let's get it. We gonna get it popping, bopping, bopping. IG, my baby IG. And I'm here with my baby. That's another kind of sex. Hold up. A live orgy. We having a live orgy right now with IG and YouTube. Facebook acting cranky right now. She blocked me. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Today, not for real. We got a really good subject we about to go into. Share this video if you can. We about to dive real deep on this joint right here.
You can't put the camera on that thing right there?
I sure can, baby. That's a smart idea. But this thing might be in the way a little bit. That thing in the way, though, baby.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah, it was a try. Okay. I wish I had something to sit on it. You know what? Somebody bring me a chair. So if I get a chair, I can put it right there. Share the video. Let's get it popping, YouTube. Let's get it. This is going to be a good one. You're not gonna want to miss this one.
Share if you care.
You said I'm going in and out? Yo, all right, look. That's what we're gonna do about that. Yo, everybody off the internet is saying I'm going in and out. Please, get off the Wi-Fi.
I thought you were gonna use this.
Nah, just give me that one.
Check the medics off to the Wi-Fi. Everybody off
I don't
the
know
Wi-Fi.
how I could use that.
No, I don't.
Can I get a
Oh,
chair?
look. I got it. Let me see. If you take this
Is it still going in and out?
and you put the
Somebody getting blocked. Hood, you just got blocked. Boop. Shut up. Are y'all getting good? Are we coming in clear, YouTube?
No, you can't even use it like that.
Let me know if you're coming in clear, YouTube, before I go in. You clear? We clear? It's good on YouTube? All right, cool. I just need somewhere to sit this phone on, man.
Look, if you put this right here, and
You want to hold it? You going to hold it for me? All right, cool. We about to go in. I've been meaning to do this video for a minute now, but I haven't had the time. But guess what? Today I got the time. I got the time. You got a question, Fred? I save it because I need to basically all right, let's get it popping. You already know. Live on IG, live on YouTube. You already know what it is already. We're about to get it popping. We about to talk about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Never heard the shit that I'm about to tell you because you don't know it because it came from me. All right, so sex, the thing we are so ashamed about, the thing that we hide, the thing that creates our lives. We came through a penis, we came through a vagina, but we are ashamed of it. Why? Sacral energy exchange. But most of our sacral chakras have been tarnished, have been abused and traumatized. Our sacral chakras, the memories of our sexual experiences are stored in our sacral chakras. And some in the root. But today, I'm going to be teaching my youth. Get it up there. You do it. Show you in there. I'm going to be teaching you about sexual education 101. This is going to be a dope-ass video. You know when I go live, it's for a reason. I don't just go live for no reason. So the things I'm going to say to you in this video are going to be deep. They're going to be deep. They're going to be heavy. You might want to catch this. Catch these light codes. All right, so I try to give you the most purest, most high consciousness of thoughts when it comes to everything. Now, sex, life is sex, and God is energy. All right. Now, we're going to talk about sacral energy exchange. I will save this as going on YouTube. I'm actually recording it on YouTube, so you can be able to see it on YouTube. So it's going to be, I'm live on YouTube, so it'll be on YouTube. All right. Now, I'm going to be saying some thought-provoking things in this video. Some things that are for mature minds only. So, listen close. First, I want you to realize that God is the sun. The sun converts itself into many planes of existence called the solar system. These are planes or planes of existence of thought, planes of thoughts of the sun. The sun thought the solar system into existence. So we are reflections of the sun's thoughts. We are the sun. The sun is our higher self. We cannot be separated from which there we are. So let us understand that everything in life is sacred energy exchange. If you go on a periodic table of atoms, all of those are different forms of energy. You have different atoms of energy. You got hydrogen, you got iron, you got fucking oxygen, you got potassium. We got all of them, right? These are different atoms of energy, but everything takes different forms of energy. There's kinetic energy, there's potential energy, there's solar energy. There's all kind of different names for energy, right? We call energy all kind of different names. There's you, there's me. We're a compilation of energies that make energy. We call food energy. We call food energy. We call what we put in our mouth energy. But everything is an energy exchange. There's all different kind of names for different energies. There's dark energy. There's light energy. There's all kind of different energy. But what I want you to understand most is that God is the source of all energy. No matter what we call the kind of energy, it's just that energy takes different vibration and frequency of itself. Okay, so God is the source of all energy, and then energy is broken up into Earth, and then Mars, then Mercury, and these are different forms of energy, of that source energy, which is called the sun. Okay, and then in between the different vibrations of energy, there is exchange of energy. For instance, when you breathe in oxygen. When you breathe out, you breathe out carbon dioxide. Now, that is an exchange of different energies. Now, you don't want to breathe in carbon dioxide because you will suffocate. So, therefore, there's a flow of exchange of energy, and that is sex. Sex is a sacred exchange of anything. We're not going to just talk about physical sex with a human being. We're talking about sex, period, and in general. So then again, let's go over this again. The sun is the source of all forms of energy. Energy takes many shapes, sounds, names, different shapes and forms of objects, whatever. Everything is vibration. Vibration is equivalent to energy. Okay? Energy is emotion, energy and motion. Energy becomes motion, it's vibration. Energy is vibration. Okay, so you have a thought, then you have a feeling, which is the vibration. The sun is the source of all energy. There are many names for different energies, many different vibrations, the different vibrations of energy. You're a compilations of energies, right? And I'm a compilation of energies. And my energy is exchanging with your energies when I'm talking to you. Right now, we're having a sex. We're having a sacred energy exchange. It's sacred. Sacred meaning having divine reason, having a purpose. When we do things that are not sacred, that means we do things without purpose. We just do them because there is no divine purpose. We always do things for a purpose, but it's not a divine purpose for doing it. So when we are just plainly having sex because for the reason of a lower, no divine reason, just for pleasure, just because it might feel good, and it's not sacred anymore. It's just an exchange of energy, right? It's a sexual energy exchange, or it's just a intercourse. And this intercourse is not sacred. It has no purpose or divine reason. The reason why we're having exchanging energy this way is because we do not have divine understanding to have sacred energy exchange. Just like when you're talking to somebody and they talk about nothing and you ain't learning nothing from them, then you know that ain't a sacred energy exchange. That's just an energy exchange. You could be exchanging energy with a devil. That's a demonic energy exchange. That would be a dex. You having dex? Yo, being in Babylon, you're having dex. That's our new shit, dex. These niggas over here having dex. Demonic energy exchange.
That is so.
They're having a demonic energy exchange, okay? This is what's going down. Write that down. A dex. We making this up. Dex is a demonic energy exchange, and that's what we're doing. We're lower vibrational. What is a demon? A demon is a form of vibration of energy. That is a vibration of thought. So what we have to understand is you can't have vibration without frequency. The frequency represents the thought, because everything is thought-based. Everything is frequency-based. But the energy or the vibration is the vibration of that thought. So if you are having, say, a thought that I can't do it, I'm never going to be nothing in life, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough. These thoughts take shape and form as first energy within you. So you might be sad. And then those thoughts, which were demonic thoughts, meaning they are low, a demon is nothing but a low frequency thought. out of tune with, in harmony with life. So a demon, let me let you understand this. Remember this. A demon is a low frequency thought. It's a low vibrational thought. Everything starts with thought. So if you're in your dream and you see a shadow being, that shadow being is a thought within your psyche taking shape and form in another plane. If you see anything that's scary in your dream, in that plane, those are thoughts in psyches, in your psyche, right?
Yeah.
That take shape and form as a thought within your subconscious psyche. So a demon is a low vibrational thought frequency that you are holding on to as a perception of your reality or something that happened to you. So if somebody look at me the wrong way, I'm like, fuck you looking at, right? Now, I perceive them to look at me the wrong way. So in my mind, they want a problem with me or they don't like me. That is a lower, that's not in tune with life. That's not in tune with the almighty oneness. That is not in tune. That is a negative thought form. So now I take on that negative thought form, and usually I become possessed with a feeling. I love myself, Brooklyn hippies. Now I thought the wrong thing, right? I thought a negative thought because perception is everything, right? So my mind chose to perceive something in a negative way, right? I thought negative thoughts, therefore I was possessed by that negative thought entity. Now I have the energy of my thought because I perceive you as looking at me the wrong way. So now I'm in a negative space possessed with a demon. Do you understand?
Yes.
A demon is a negative thought form. We have to start getting things at a thought form when we're talking about sex and energy and exchange of energy. Okay? I just wanted to talk about this before we get into the technologies of the body and sex. Ooh, we're going to be talking about sex today. But before we talk about sex, I want you to understand what sex is outside of having sex with the human body. Sex is sacred exchange of energy. Just because you are having this or exchanging energy with someone physically, having sex, does not make it sex. It doesn't make it sacred. Most of the time, you having dex, a demonic energy exchange. You see tits, you see ass, right? You lust, right? You're now possessed with those thoughts because you seen that, you perceive that she like you, you like her. You see her tits as a sexual object. You see her as a sexual object alone. You now grasp that thought. You are now possessed with that thought's energy. It's nothing else. There's nothing sacred about it. There's no divine reason about it. It's just, I just want to fuck because she got nice tits and she got a nice ass, and that's it. That's why after you finish, you come to your senses. And you like, damn, what did I just do? You never got to know the actual person. Now when you get to know the person, you don't even like them.
Right.
Y'all don't even get along. But guess what? She's pregnant. You just made a baby out of your dex, out of your demonic energy exchange. Both of you was thinking in your lower selves, not thinking sacredly, because to think in divine reason, you would have got to know her. And I'm guilty of this too in my lower self. I'm not higher than thou. I'm guilty. I'm just telling you how it works. That's it. And I only know how it works because I've experienced it.
Right.
That's why I can teach you it. Listen closely. You seen her in your lower self. You were hot and horny and had lust. Without thought, without taking the time to get to know that person first, you had energy exchange with that person. The female, she let you dump in her. But there's a biological reason for it all. And I could go into all of the details of it, but right now I want to make this very clear to you. God is the source of all energy, which is the sun. Right? And everything takes shape, from the moon to the earth to Saturn to Pluto to Mars to everything took shape and form from the source of all, which is the life of all man. The sun, our God, our heavenly mother and father, mixed in one. God in the sky is not a he nor she. It is literally everything. Everything that ever could be. The sun is your higher self. That is your God. The earth, the moon, all of humanity are different forms of vibration of God. So, if you want to praise God, you must acknowledge yourself as God, and you must acknowledge everyone else as a reflection of you, God. Everything else as a reflection of you, God. And if you don't, you will reincarnate here over and over and over until you do. If you hate white people, I told someone the other day, empathy, the lack of empathy creates reincarnation. I'm going to tell you how. You know how little kids take a toy from somebody else and bop another kid in the head? You know what allows a kid to do that? It's because that kid has not experienced being bopped in his head itself. So children lack empathy. Immature people, immature souls lack the experience that say that maybe you shouldn't do that. The more you have experience of it, the more you're more susceptible to think about the shit before you do it, because that could be you. And that's the golden rule. Do unto others as you have them to do unto you. Now, a child that does not have any empathy and never been popped themselves before, never felt the pain, will give that pain to someone else. Pop! Right? And this is, and then so as they get older, somebody hits them. Pop! And they feel it. Now, before they hit somebody, they take a second guess about the pain that they might get if they hit somebody, and it's going to come back to them. And this is what life is doing, and this is why you have to reincarnate. If you hate white people, if you hate homosexual people, then and only then will you have to reincarnate as a homosexual, because you lack the empathy of a live and let live and do unto others as you have them to do unto you. So if you hate gay people, you're going to come back to be gay so you can see why you shouldn't do that. It's only the way of the universe. You see? Cause and effect. So be careful if you don't like white people. Don't let history make you into a demon. Okay? Because as soon as you don't like white people and you start acting like you don't like white people, you have to come back and realize why you shouldn't treat white people bad. If you don't like black people, you have to come back as a black person in a time and place where blacks wasn't treated right, so that you can see why you should never do that. And that's what reincarnation is all about. The universe is not trying to hurt you. The universe is trying to, what you're doing it to yourself. Could I say the universe? You are learning to have empathy. You must have compassion and empathy for all life, because all life is you. And as soon as you treat something separate than you, you are now falling short of what you are, which is God. If you do not treat life in all forms of life, when you smoke the marijuana plant, you are now abusing the marijuana plant. If you buy drugs from your weed man, if you take the drugs from the weed man doesn't care about how that plant got there. He don't care about what the plant went through. None of that shit. They have raped and pillaged the marijuana plant. And if I was you, I'm telling you, I have no part in eating meat and smoking marijuana, smoking anything or harming anything at all. Just please live a pure life and love one another. Now, let's get back into the subject.
That is an example of a demonic energy exchange.
That's a demonic energy exchange. That's Dex. All right, let's get back into it. So, like I said, the source of all energy is the sun. Life is a sacred exchange. It's supposed to be a sacred exchange of energy. But life is truly an exchange of energy. That's all we're doing. Right now, I'm talking to you. I'm giving you my energies. And you're listening to my energies, and you're receiving my energy, which is an exchange. If it's going into your ear, then it controls your biology. So what I'm saying to you right now is an exchange of energy, and you're hearing it in first party on a subconscious level. When I'm speaking, you don't hear me speaking from a third party. You hear me for a second party. You hear from me from a first party. When I say I love myself, what did you hear? Now your conscious mind will say, I heard you say you love yourself. But your subconscious mind cannot separate the difference between you and me. On a subconscious level, we're one. So what I just made you say was, I love myself. And this is why we say I love myself. People might think like, oh, you're selfish, you're a narcissist. Well, God is a narcissist because God is the only thing in existence. And it's broken into many pieces. God is full of himself. And if you treat people dirty and bad and wrong, then you're not selfish. You're selfless. Because you don't even know who the hell you are. Because if you knew who you are, you would know that you're everything. And that person that you're treating bad is you. Is a reflection of yourself. So if you were truly selfish, then you would love anybody else because all of the people that you see in your life is you. Now, when I say love, I mean understanding. Love don't mean you get taken advantage by people. You let people fucking do you dirty. No, they don't mean that. Love means that you take the time and understand. And then you position yourself so now you're not hurting them and they ain't hurting you. Now, I ain't got to be in your face to love you. I ain't got to communicate to love you. I could create space. And I say, live and let live. Now, you over there, I'm over here. I'm not harming you. You don't harm me. I don't have nothing against you. You don't have nothing against me. We're equal. I live and let live. I have no judgment on you. You have no judgment on me. And we live and let live. Don't bother me. I don't bother you. Okay? And we see how we come out. But you must stay in a neutral space. So now, listen very closely. When we talking about sexual energy exchange, we talking about having sex, right? Ooh, first we have to understand vibration before we start having sex with each other. This is sexuality 101, okay? Everything is thought, and thought takes shape of vibration and energy and vibration. Vibration is a lower density of thought. Thought, and then there's vibration. You can't have a feeling, which is the vibration, without a frequency, which is the thought. So you got to have a thought first. As a man thinketh, as you think, you shall feel. And feelings control your reality. So we have to change our perception. We have to keep a healthy perception. But in order to learn how the mind, your mind, which is your soul, uses thought. Your soul is thinking. Your soul is a thought thinking. Your soul uses thought to manifest energy, which is reality, energy in motion, right? So remember, this is a sacred exchange of energy. So your mind has a pattern in a way that it uses thought to create energy, which is your reality, right? You have to learn the patterns of your mind to learn how to control your mind. How do we learn the patterns of our mind, the pattern of our mind, so that we can learn how to control our mind? Who could tell me? You. Your astrological program. Once you study your energies, you will see that you are a compilation of many planets put together as a sun. You are a person. You are per sun, and you have a personality. Your personality is a compilation of your solar system. You have a moon sign. You have a Mercury sign. You have a Mars. You have a Jupiter. You have a Venus, Uranus, and a sun sign. So you are a fractal solar system. You are a fractal universe, and each one of you are a universe. You are a piece. You are a fractal piece of the universe. You are a parallel universe of my universe. My universe, I am a parallel universe of you. Here's the most crazy thing about reality. You are a fractal universe of me, a parallel universe. The life that you're living, I'm living, but from your perspective. And the life that I'm living, you're living, but from my perspective. So we are both, shout out to Brooklyn hippies again. We are both, right, the same thing experiencing itself from a parallel universe of itself. So everything is happening right now, past, future, and present, your life is my life from a parallel universe. The life that you're living is my life. I love myself. I love myself. I only hope to help from what I've experienced in helping the collective all. Because your life that you're living is a parallel universe of me. And when you are fully awoke, you can understand that. And you will live your life in a way that says that I understand that. I understand that you are me. I am you. I am you. I am you. I know you are, but what am I? Now, I am a different vibration of what we both are. You are a different vibration. What makes us different? Our astrological programs. A simple, different degree of light bending. You are a light show. Your mind, your soul is a light show. Your light is bending in a different degrees than my light is bending. That gives you your particular vibration of what we both are. You know, I got a Leo 0 degrees in my moon. What's your moon? Your moon is
Cancer and 12 degrees.
Cancer 12 degrees. And so you see, we're both got moon signs, but the light of your mind, which is the light of my mind, and we're all the same light, but the light in your mind bends at a 12-degree moon sign. Mm-hmm. The light in my mind bends at a 0 degrees, and this gives me a different variation of what you are. So I am you, and you are me. I am you.
I am you.
And the light and the astrological program is also giving you the illusion of your reality. Your vibration is giving you the illusion that you are a female. You are a female. This is what your mind is telling you. Your mind is bending in a way that it makes you appear to not only you, but your reality as a light-skinned, so-called black female. Whatever the lingo is in your reality, remember, it's all to get you to realize that you're God. Mm-hmm. So you are vibrating as a different frequency of me, as a parallel universe of me, for me to understand me. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Me? I love myself. Reflection. And now you know that everything is light, and the mind is light, and the mind is bending at different variations of degrees to allow us to appear different in different forms of vibration of thought. So light takes shape and form as vibration, as energy and motion. And this energy and motion takes shape and form as you and me and everything that we see.
Hey.
The earth, the wind, and the trees. The sky, the rain, and the bees. Huh? So everything is you. And you must learn how to love yourself. Accept yourself. Know what part of you is no good for you. See yourself and its lower self and say, no, lower self, no. I will not accept death. I accept life and eternity life, because life sustains life and it's forevermore. Life is feeding life, and that's what makes it internal. I do not want to stop the flow of my life, so I will not partake in activities that say that I will not have decks with my life. I will not have a demonic energy exchange with my energies. This is when you become fully awoken. You want your food organic. You want the people in your life to be real and organic. You want to give yourself the best of everything, because what you think, what you are, you shall attract. Love yourself to the full max, because what you are, you will attract. You have to understand this. This is a fact. Let me bring it back. Bars.
I know, right?
Yo, I'm not even trying to rap. It's just coming in. I'm not even trying to rap. Let's just bring it back. I ain't even trying to rap. It's just like that. You feel me? But nah, for real, when we understand this, we are fully awoken, and we can stay in this awoken state without psychedelics.
Right.
We can stay in this awoken, we can create a culture that, and this is what Carbonation is doing. We're creating a culture of sex sacred exchange of energy, divine reasoning, sacred exchange, sacred meaning divine reasoning. We can make a culture that keeps us awake in the Christ conscious. That if we say reflection, peace, God, peace, what's up, son? We call each other what we are. We understand each other about our astrological programs. We understand that this is a parallel universe of me, and then we'll listen to each other so we can see what's in you that's in me. You know, so we wanna take it easy and breathe. We want to breathe into the diaphragm and be all that we can be. You see? So, know that the dog is you. Know that everything is you. Know how life is supposed to work. And then have the honor and the respect for the flow of life. A dog belongs with a dog. Do not have a pet. You should not own a dog or a pet, because a pet belongs to its mother. And if you think of you as the pet, you would not be one that took from your mother for somebody else's pleasure. You do not want to get taken from your mother so that you can have a puppy. Oh, look at this little cute puppy I bought for $1 million. That puppy belongs to its mother. And you would want to have your mother if you grew up. You wouldn't want somebody to take you and sell you and say, oh, look at this little black kid. Look at this little white kid. Look at this little kid I got. Just imagine if we took people's babies and just sold them off as we do puppies. You have to understand the puppy is you. You take the baby from the puppy. You take the puppy away from the mother. And then you say, I have a pet, and then we think that this is cool. We do this to the fish. We do this to the plants. We do this to everything, and we think that it's cool because we have a disconnect from what we are, which is the earth, and everything is us, and we think that we have dominion. Yes, we do have dominion, but we have this dominion is for responsibility. We have the responsibility to take care of and keep balance and order on the planet, not to take advantage of that. And you have a choice. You don't have to be a part of it. You don't have to be a part of the lower self. We have vibrated into our lower self for the lack of knowledge. The old cultures are dying. Why? Because we have knowledge here proving it wrong daily on a daily basis. On a daily basis, we have cultures, we have all this information out now, and the truth is coming out, sleeping out slowly. That's why I love the internet. The internet allows us to no longer be lied to. It is an interface for all minds to see itself and reflect itself to itself, to see what is wrong and what's right, to connect with each other. No other time in history could you turn on the phone and talk to the world. We can talk to each other with a single push of a button and talk to the world and interact. And people say, why you have technology in earth? Why do you have technology in nature? I said, because technology, I'm using technology to heal human nature. Because how else will I get the message from the trees to the human? How else would I send a message from the plant to the human? How else will I send my message out to the world that we must live in harmony with nature? What is the greatest way for me to get in touch with everybody? Do I just talk to my city? No, I talk to the world. I turn on the internet and I interact with the world. And my people, where I come from, some hard-headed motherfuckers. And when you see my journey, you see my people tearing my ass up. My people are reluctant and rebellious and ignorant and stupid, dumb, deaf, and blind. But they're powerful. Powerful beyond their own understanding. And so I come here to give them their understanding. But they deny me. Every time in history it's been written. It's okay. Because long as a few listen and hear me, then we save our people, don't we? Yes. If all of our people die and 10 of us, we survive, our people survive through us. We don't need all of them. It's okay. I have to tell them no. Because even though they're laughing at me and they put me down and they call me names, they will be judged for this. And guess what? That's okay too. Because they themselves are parallel universe of you, right? So they have to experience that from their universe. You have to experience that for their universe. Somebody got to play the part. Somebody got to play a part in the cycle of life. This is an everlasting thing. We go through this every time, over and over and over and over and over. It won't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, now, sex. What is sex? What is the penis going in the vagina? What is this? The penis goes in the vagina. It goes in and out. What is this movement? Why do we do that? Why? Ask yourself. Come back. Pause. Wait. Whoa. What? What is this penis thing? What is it? What is a penis? It's there. Yes, it goes in the vagina. Ah, it feels good. It feels good. It feels good. It goes in and out. It goes in and out. Goes in and out. Goes in and out. But what the fuck are we doing? What is this? We don't think about that because we are possessed with our lust. We're possessed with our lust, and we don't even take the moment to say, what the fuck is this? I got this thing between my legs. I stick it in the vagina. I go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. It feels good. I'm told that I'm supposed to be shameful about this because it feels good. I'm shameful. I'm like, I'm hiding to do it. But then I look into nature, and nature does it in front of me. Like, what the fuck? Why don't they go hide? Everything in nature is naked. It's just pure, and it convicts us to show us how far we are. Someone sent me a video of a monkey having a baby so easy.
Right.
Motherfucker had the baby, took the placenta, and ate that bitch,
Ew.
kept it moving. Just popped the baby out, just ate the placenta, and kept the shit moving. I said, look at this shit here. Look how far we are from nature. Motherfucker need a doula, Dr. Ed, Dr. Steve, Dr. Bill, Dr. Bob, Dr. Steve, Ed, Bob, Bill, and motherfucking Kevin. Please bring all them niggas in. Just for this baby to come out like it's going to do anyway. So anyway, what is this? What is this? Why? Why are we doing this movement? What is this? Your energy, I'm energy, I'm vibration, you vibration, we all vibing. Hey, what's your vibe? I like how we vibing, baby. We be vibing. We vibration, we vibrating. Everything is vibrating. We know that. We're vibration because the bone is made from the sun, right? And your blood is made from your bone, and your breath is made from your blood. So we are vibrating. What's good? God is good. What's good, good? So listen, what does it mean when we doing this? What are we doing? Going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And then, all of a sudden, we trying to achieve something. We're shameful. Oh my God. What we just do? Oh my God, yo. You go over there. I go over there. What the fuck? What are we doing? What is this movement? IG, what is this? YouTube, what is this? What is this? Why are we doing that? In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay. In the vaginal walls, there are sensors. Hundreds of sensors. These sensors are nerve endings that go throughout the nervous system. They are connected to your sacral chakra, and that chakra is connected to all your other chakra via your nervous system, all right, which is your energy system, okay? So when you're having sex, you are summoning each other's energy. This is what the friction is for. It's like making a fire. You rub your hands together. Everybody rub their hands together. Mass energy exchange. You got to create the friction. You see? This is what this is. Everybody goes like this. See that? This is a ritual. The ritual to summon a spirit. What is spirit?
Energy.
Spirit is breath. Breath is energy. Spirit, spiritus, is breath, and breath is energy. So we must summon the energies. Let's summon each other's energy. Now, the penis goes inside the vagina and rubs the walls of the vagina, hits those sensors. Those sensors send energy. We call it orgasmic Kundalini energy. It sends it all, and it can sometimes send it all the way throughout the head, and it can feel like it's popping out the head, don't it, baby?
Oh, yeah.
A woman's orgasm is 10 times different than a man's orgasm,
Oh, yeah.
okay? A woman's orgasm will make her feel like a fucking unicorn, okay? Pew! Fucking
Over the rainbow.
rainbows coming out her head, and it rain, and all of that. Thunderstorms, everything. Fucking earthquakes, bed shaking, and you have, our shit is just like, okay. All right. She's still sitting there having orgasms.
Even after. That's so true.
She got after orgasms, aftershocks. It's like an earthquake happened in her body, and she having aftershocks. But that's neither here nor there. But listen, so the sensors of her vagina walls have sensors on them, and those sensors rub on the sensors of your walls, on your penis walls, and now you're doing this to summon the spirits. This is a ritual. This is a ritual. Everybody do this. You feel it? You feel the friction?
Mm-hmm.
You see, we're so shameful of this. We do not understand it. We do not understand the technologies of the exchange of energy. So the Kundalini builds up. I'm about to come. I'm about to come. When she says she's about to come, that means she's about to climax. That means she is about to take your energy and cycle it through her Kundalini. And you are about to become married. You become one physically. Spiritually, you are summoning each other's spirit to each other. You're bonding souls.
Yeah.
This is the energy exchange. So it flows. And so this is the sacred energy exchange. If it's done right, you can use sex to send messages, knowledge. If it's done wrong, you can take on the wrong spirit. If this man been out in the streets all day arguing with niggas, shooting niggas, killing niggas, selling drugs, drinking beer, all of this is in his soul. All of this is in his soul, right? But you want a thug nigga. So he about to come over and beat it up. Here he is. He comes over and beat it up. You done got out the shower, out the bath, got all cleaned up, and your soul is just ready for sex. He about to come dump on you. If only you could see a picture of the energy that you're having sex with prior to that, you probably would never have sex. If you could see the picture of the traumas that could take shape and form in another realm of these people's sexual traumas, if only you can see the face of people's sexual traumas before you have sex to have an understanding if you want to exchange energy with this person or not. Now, when you are doing your ritual, 10% of semen is what? Sperm. 10% of semen is sperm. What is the rest?
Food.
Information. And even the sperm is a certain information for reproduction, but that lets us know 10% of sperm, of semen is sperm. The rest is just his information, his energy. Now, you don't think I'm playing? When you kiss someone, you exchanging wild information. When we kiss like this,
Okay.
just that little kiss alone, we have exchanged DNA. We have exchanged energies. Why? Because anybody ever got a DNA test for a child? What they tell you to do?
Swab your mouth.
Swab your mouth, the inside of your cheek, and guess what? They want a little spit in the cup, They put it in, and they can tell you if that's... Well, how can they do that? Because inside of your spit is information. It's DNA. That's why you go get a DNA test. The results are in. When it comes to 3-year-old baby, you are the father. How do they have how did they get the DNA test? They swab your saliva, because in your saliva, in your sperm, is terabytes of information. Now, what kind of information? It could be junk. Most time it's junk. If the person puts junk in, guess what? There will be junk information in there. And until we look at our bodies as computers, you be careful, because a person, you can have sex with someone, you can have energies exchange with someone without having physical sex first. Just talk to them, get to know them, get the astrological. Let me see your, what do we call it? Let me see your astrological report. I need to see your star facts. Before you get in bed, before you exchange energies, you shouldn't even talk to people. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful who you shake hands with. Be careful who you even in the... Guess what? It goes as deep as your heart having an electrical magnetic field. Be careful who you are around.
Yeah.
Because people's EMF field affect you and your DNA. Did you know that?
Yes.
Did you know that when people come into your EMF field, which is an invisible field to the eye, it stretches about 15. It can even stretch longer than that if you have melanin. If you have natural hair, because your natural hair makes your EMF field stretch out longer. So when you are in the presence of someone, you are exchanging information via Bluetooth, via Wi-Fi. This Wi-Fi is through the EMF field of your body. So when me and your EMF field is the same, this is why I'm isolated. I live far away from everybody. People are like, why you got to go over there to teach us? Why you not here teaching us? Because, bitch, I'm not about to be around y'all sick motherfuckers. I talk to y'all on the artificial Wi-Fi, not on my organic EMF Wi-Fi. Nah, y'all not about to be having me dream y'all dreams and think y'all thoughts, because you be around so many people and their thought frequencies that you don't even know your mind separate from someone else's mind. And so you have to be careful who you allow yourself to come into your EMF field to even be around you, let alone talk to you or touch you. EMF field is a very real thing. You exchange information without knowing it. You ever been in a room and somebody had a bad vibe? Yeah, because your heart picks it up way before your brain does. So you have to be careful who you having sex with as far as who you let around you. Like, hold up. You ain't have to have, I'm not having decks with you. I'm not having no demonic energy exchange right here. When you arguing with people, when you and your lower self, and the thing I was doing with Pharaoh the other night, that was called decks. We had a lower energy exchange, a demonic energy exchange. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you don't want to get caught up in that. So you want to deal with people on your like mind. How do you do that? You become the vibrate at your frequency. You put your frequency out online. You network online. Internet is a really safe, cool way to meet people. That's how I met everybody in my life.
Yep.
Now, because what you do is this. You be your organic self. You completely be authentic and real with you. Don't be faking, because if you put on a facade, you're going to get fake ass people, because you ain't being real. And guess what don't lie? Energy. Energy don't lie. If you being fake, you're going to attract fake. Be as real as you possibly can online. Don't give a fuck about people think about you. Everybody not going to like you. It's 7 billion people in this world. Everybody not going to like you. It's only 10 to 15, maybe 5. You will count on your hand your whole life the people that really actually like you. Everybody else likes something about you, or maybe have something in common with you. These are associates. But I'm talking about, you might find 5 people out of 7 billion people that fuck with you. Stop worrying about if everybody fuck with you, and just be yourself and let them 5 people vibrate to you. And then the people that understand you on a certain level, you utilize them in your life for certain things. Those are called associates. Y'all have things in common and certain things and aspects in your life, but that they don't really fucking love you. They don't really know you exactly, but they accept you as you are to do what y'all need to do. Those are called associates. You have to learn how to network and organize your life. All right? So now we back here. So sex is not just for procreation. Sex is for bonding. Because bonding is imperative for the human survival. So the family that bonds together, that's what creates a family. Eliana and I have a strong bond. Very strong bond. Mentally, physically, sex is amazing. Mentally, sex is amazing. We have a very strong bond. So we will have an everlasting relationship because we power each other with each other's energy. I can talk to her about everything. She get my mind. She understand my mind. She can complete my thoughts before I'm even done my fucking thoughts. She gets me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm with people in my life that get me. When I talk, they like, yo, that was real. That was deep, my nigga. And then look, when I get done my live, they'll be like, yo, I was thinking about that. And we all be having like, sometimes we let y'all see the after effects of the videos. And then so you see it like, yo, you see us all building after my download. Like, yo, I heard when you said this. Da, 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 da. Like, you know, I'm around those kind of people in my life. So you have to separate yourself from everything and have sex with things as they come. You have to learn how to have sex and not Dex. Dex is demonic energy strange. What is a demon? A demon is a lower thought frequency. A lower thought frequency. That means that people are thinking in their lower self. They eating in their lower self. They live a life in their lower self. Mm-hmm. You don't want no Babylon girl. She have demonic thoughts. She's still eating cheese and milk and animals that is going through abuse and stuff like that, and she's still eating that shit. So you can't have sex with her. You can't be no longer. You starting your vegan shit, and you wanting your loved ones to come with you. No, you're going to have to get a whole nother family. You're going to have to make another family. You made that life, you're going to have to make another life. You made that child, sometimes you got to leave a child, because the child can't come with you because the parents ain't rocking with you. The other counterpart ain't rocking with you. Now, let's talk about children. When you are making a baby, you are summoning a soul. You're summoning energy to come in to your life. Now, the universe only sends you what you need for you to do and fulfill your purpose in life. You understand what I'm saying to you? You might have had a child with someone, but that child was not going to be the one that you would sit there and raise. Because the parent needed lessons through that child, but you didn't. Remember, the child does not belong to you. It comes through you. It doesn't belong to you. It's your responsibility. Nothing belongs to you. Your arm doesn't belong to you. This is why we can't own nothing. The idea of owning something is a European concept. You can't own anything. Oh, I own my eyeballs. These are mine. I got papers on them.
Paper.
I got the rights to have my lights. These are mine. I got papers on. This is what it turns into. This is how silly we sound when we talking about this is my land and we warring over land. Nigga, how can I own my arm? This is my arm. I got papers for it. I got my Social Security. I got Social Security for this arm. This is my arm. Do you own your arm? Nature Boy, do you own your body? I don't know. Do I? Yeah, I own this body. I pay taxes on this body. This is how we sound when we say we own the land.
That's weird.
It's weird as fuck. It makes no sense. I can't own my arm. I can only utilize it and honor it.
Wait.
Just like you can't own land. You can only utilize and honor it. The whole earth belongs to us. Whatever space that you're in, don't own it, honor it. The people in your life, don't own the children, honor the children. Honor their journey. Honor them as a parallel universe of you. They're not yours. Help them. Be their friend. They're on their own journey. Honor them as a parallel universe of you. Do not own anything. Nothing is mine. Let me hear you say it.
Nothing is mine.
I am everything.
I am everything.
Nothing belongs to me.
Nothing belongs to me.
I am everything.
I am everything.
I do not own my arm.
I do not own my arm.
I do not own my eyes.
I do not own my eyes.
I do not own this tree.
I do not own this tree.
I honor me.
I honor me.
I do not harm it.
I do not harm it.
I do not harm anything,
I do not harm anything,
especially myself.
especially myself.
I love myself, Reflections.
I love myself.
Peace.